Western Pennsylvania, home to a brand new coal mine, the first to open in that state in 6 years. It's operated by Corsa Coal. The company's CEO, George Dethlefsen, joins us now. George, you got the first new coal mine in Pennsylvania in 6 years. Everybody is saying that President Trump cannot bring back coal jobs the way they used to be in Pennsylvania. What say you to that?
Well, what I would say to that is President Trump can set the business climate for coal in a positive way. He can drive economic growth. He can drive tax and infrastructure spending, tax reform infrastructure spending. He can loosen the regulation on coal. He can set a positive tone at the top of government for coal, which then sets the stage for producers like us to develop new mines.
What is so special about this new mine that you've just opened? Why is it that you think you can make a profit where most others say they can't?
Well, we've got a low-cost set of assets, some of the best coal quality in the world. We've got a geographic proximity to the Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Ontario steelmaking markets. We can also get our coal out onto the ocean through Baltimore and Norfolk, Virginia. And we've got a great team of miners, great equipment that allow us to sell metallurgical coal into the steel industry. Stuart, as you know, the steel industry is quite strong. Steel production is at record levels. So the business conditions are quite favorable for us to open up this new mine.
New numbers from the Census Bureau show that the mining industry just had its first profitable quarter in 2 years. In the first quarter of this year, mining corporations, the profits nearly $2 billion in total. That compares to last year when corporations lost a lot of money, like $27 billion. Seems like an awful lot of money. Is your company experiencing this kind of financial result? Because that's extreme.
We absolutely are, Stuart. We had the best financial quarter in our company's history in the first quarter of this year. We're going to have another great quarter in the second quarter. Prices are at levels that we haven't seen in several years, owing to a very strong economy and an economic outlook. The stock market's at all-time highs, and also buoyed by a very strong steel market, which is the ultimate demand driver for our coal.
Do you think you can command a good price for the coal? After all, the president is unleashing American energy in all its forms. You're going to be competing with natural gas, maybe with oil, maybe with nuclear, but you're certainly in competition with other cheap fuels. How are you going to hold your head up over a long period of time in that environment?
Well, Stuart, 2/3 of what we produce is metallurgical coal, so it's sold into the steelmaking industry. Natural gas and renewables, hydro, is not a replacement in the steelmaking process for metallurgical coal. So we've got a bit of a protected niche in the met coal space that we can compete effectively in.
Okay. George, thanks for joining us with Corsa Coal. We appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir.